Hey everybody, and welcome to Nom Nom Galaxy. And we are pretty much going back to a stage we were looking at the last time, which was on Crocs. And I was exploring automation and, I don't know, looking into ways to kind of speeding up the process a little bit, rather than, hoping to God you actually beat a stage. Just through, more physical methods. So, cool thing I found out, since I don't use these vehicles very often, is that you don't actually consume any oxygen while you reside on them, which I thought pretty neat. It was pretty neat, I would say. And also, let's go ahead and build ourselves a little makeshift ladder here, so we can actually scale up these little sections here with our vehicle. So otherwise, you just don't have the jump to actually make it up there. So this is my way of getting around that problem, because you can just glide upwards. And I did make some changes from the last episode. I made things a little bit better here, so we have a conveyor belt that pushes them to the right, and then, God forbid, well, once their time comes, then our good old pals Arthur is gonna really let them have it. And what may look like one Arthur is actually three, on the all in one place. And why is okay? Okay, that was pretty weird, I would say. It was definitely pushing me to the right, or focusing in a totally different direction that I was not intending on going in. But then again, I'm using an Xbox controller, and through my I don't know, trials and errors, it never works the way I want it to sometimes. But yeah, been able to send out quite a bit of soup, as you can see, 139, and it's day 15. So I don't know, I've been finding some success with the tomatoes there. So I kind of consider that somewhat of a step up, using at least the good old conveyor belts to force those tomatoes into position. And the thing I love about this vehicle is you don't actually take any damage if you fall down, like great heights. So thank God for that, right? Of course, it doesn't stop you from, Alright, so it seems like fucking fever time's over. I gotta cut that out now. But yeah, I didn't feel like bothering to have to keep going to my destination here, cause you know, don't wanna. It's gonna be a short enough episode as it is. But yeah, this is something else I've been working on as well. Have been harvesting these I forget what the hell these things are called. Something squids. But my thought is, these guys are kind of flying, so I figured I would limit the amount of space that they actually had to work with here, and just get a whole lot of Arthurs here. Once again, let me make sure that is his name before I keep calling him that further. Yeah, so it is Arthur, and yeah, as you can see here, definitely is working out. Just put a whole lot of Arthurs there, and they just kind of beat the crap out of them. Except, one thing I do have to fix is we do have a couple ingredients there kind of getting left behind, and it's a waste to actually, waste that. Other than that, though, oh, wait, what happened to my vehicle? What happened to my... Oh, okay, I see it. No, I don't want to destroy that, but... Yeah, so, for a cheap price of 400 gold, you can, rejuvenate your vehicle. Sweet. But yeah, I mean, this is good if you plan on making soup that's solely based on one ingredient, but that in itself doesn't really get you far after a certain point, just because, well, the consumer gets really tired of your crap really quickly. So yeah, so that's always something to look out for. I was kind of thinking of how I can, work with that. Well, that little lake over there. Surprisingly, who would have thought? And also another thing I was kind of taking a look at, but I haven't had much success with, was actually getting a farm to work out here. But I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like it cannot keep up with what we have here. I mean, Clarence will chop it away, and he does that pretty well. And that kind of just sucks. That kind of just destroyed chances of Ben actually doing something here. And of course, it would help if freaking Ben would get. I wish you could toss these guys. That'd be great. But it's funny. Ben just absolutely is a wreck right now. Because in the process of actually planting these ingredients, it takes them forever. Or at least it seems like it. It's pretty inefficient, as many people have complained about. I mean, I can just take this plant for example. Oh, it takes me a second just to plant this. But for Ben, he's the slowest working dog ever because it takes him all day long just to plant it. And it's kind of a shame, but I believe that's actually going to be fixed in the next update. So hopefully Ben will actually plant plants immediately rather than taking a good couple minutes to do so. But aside from that, we'll have to wait until that update actually materializes first before we can kind of judge what happens. But definitely Ben is going to see a fix. And hopefully for the better, because right now it's kind of hard to work with, optimizing your farms when Ben just can't keep up, because if you have Charles in charge here, he's just going to grab the ingredient as he plants it. Alright, once again, Fiesta time, or what is its name? Fever time. Donned its ugly head again on our wonderful playthrough here, and ouch. So something I really haven't really taken advantage of has been, actually scavenging using, one of the vehicles at your disposal. Because, well, like I said before, you don't consume any oxygen while you're actually riding the vehicle. And if you can get something really good going, I guess soup production wise, whereas you can kind of send out a steady flow of soup, then oh, come on. If you can get this stuff flowing pretty nicely and get a nice cash flow going, then oh crap. Then you should be able to just like go scavenging and just taking a look at what this world has to offer here. And my defenses are fine. I don't have to worry about shit when it comes to that. But definitely, if you have a good... Ah, crap, are you serious? I can't get rid of him either, so he's stuck there. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, it was nice knowing you. And... yeah, you still don't consume any oxygen when you're underground, or I mean underwater, with a vehicle such as this. Move around horribly slow, albeit, but yeah, still you can still get some things done at least. Who would have thought there would be such a freaking lake around here? This is a little odd. Only bad thing is you really can't do anything other than this. You can't go upwards or anything like that. You're kind of water physics is a bitch at this point. Just say that. But yeah, you definitely need some kind of surface to actually charge my ride. So 240 wingmangs is definitely nothing to. It's nothing to me. I'm rich, rich biatch. All right, so let's get another jack here and kind of let's kind of empty this little lake here. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure I'll like fall to my death if I go down here, right? I'm not sure. But this is the best way to actually explore the planet as long as your defenses are kind of adequate and you can afford to do so. So if you have the cash flow, then you can definitely, you know, make these treks out and, you know, once again, see what's out here. And so I know at one time, I think I was perhaps searching for like a treasure hoard or something like that. I don't think anything materialized from it, but yeah, nothing really materialized from that, unfortunately. And you know what? I might as well not like get off track here with what this video is initially or supposed to be about, and what that is. It's, you know, kind of showing off the, you know, differences so far that I've found out here in terms of trying to automate some things using making good use of the conveyor belts for one thing. And it sounds like I'm underwater for some reason, so I don't know. Okay, that was a weird sound glitch. Then again, you know, I think the strangest glitch I've found so far has been what? That really annoying one where I was about to die, where I died, and it just zoomed in on me and I really couldn't do anything about it. Let's see, are there actually any other vehicles that we could use? I mean, the Hopper X? I mean, I guess that could be something. And it's kind of awkward to use, I guess. You know, a lot of bouncing. And what kind of effect that has, it's... God, what kind of... I'm actually thinking of a Mario hack in which person just put a whole bunch of like music blocks in the stage, and the whole stage consisted of you getting bounced up and down all the frickin' time, and it really made things very uncomfortable. But I could see this. Okay, and as always, I don't know, the beginning of a new day, and yet I guess it doesn't care if you're riding a vehicle or not. It's going to make you disembark from it. Okay, Jesus Christ, man. But aside from that, you still don't consume any oxygen when you do this, so that's definitely a plus. Helps kind of let you explore the world. So otherwise, this is a pretty big stage, and if you're trying to do it on foot, then that's not going to work ever. And, you know, I've found that out plenty of times. Plenty of times. But I would say, I don't know, I guess in terms of like trying to show off how to, or trying to learn how to optimize like building farms and whatnot, that might have to wait until the next update's actually released, because, you know, if we have Ben working as he is right now, then it's not going to help anybody. And I guess you could find ways around it, but I don't know. Clarence, Ben, they seem to be the perfect duo for, you know, farming in general. And without Ben being fixed, really, I don't see how, you know, the situation could be alleviated anytime soon. Hopefully that made sense, but, you know, mindlessly talking to yourself kind of leaves you jumbled as to what to say after a while. I think this episode's kind of gone on a bit longer than I expected. I mean, I was hoping to get into a little bit about farming, but, you know, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen with Ben designed the way he is right now. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing the improvements that I made to some of the things I've done in the last episode. And, I guess if you have any other suggestions or things that you try out, definitely feel free to share. Other than that, I will see you in the next episode. Hopefully that's when the update is released. Should be soon, but as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.